Welcome to Hidden Clouds. I'm KettaMay here live in 716 Studio. Make sure you check them out and subscribe to 716live.com where they have all your broadcast needs, podcasts, radio, everything. Just check them out and make sure you check out those episodes that everyone is posting from the most beautiful people in the world right here in Buffalo, New York. And I'm here with someone. We did this, but we got to do it again.
We did it.
We got to do it again.
It was nice, but it was a little shaky.
Definitely nice.
It was the connection.
Definitely bad connection. Got a little distorted.
Wi-Fi.
It was it was definitely like that, but here we are with
Back again.
True Riches artist. Your
Your
boy
boy
Don.
I'm here.
Yes. Okay. But before we start, I want to say a scripture. It's Proverbs 16:15. In the light of the king's face, there is life, and his favor is like the clouds that bring spring rain. So I feel like this is like anywhere you go, no matter where you go, bring your light. Because it's going to rub off, it's going to exude on to others in the atmosphere, you know? So.
I was just talking about how I'm always smiling. I don't like it, but it's me. It's a part of me. So, you walk into a room, you smiling. I feel like that's gonna be more contagious than than a big old frown. You see a frown, you want to get up out of there. It's like, what's wrong?
No, for real. I definitely felt that because, like, with me, even when, you go to work or anything and people don't want to be there in the morning and you're like, okay, you're not a morning person, but we're here, so let's make the best of it. Like, yeah.
If you're there, you might as well just make
Yeah.
the best of it. Because you got to do it regardless.
So, yeah, I'd rather be that light. I'd rather shine that light so they could be like, oh, well, maybe I need to be a little happier when I'm around her. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Around her.
No, for real. But who is your boy Don? Tell us about you.
Your boy Don, artist, producer, writer, engineer, many things.
Yes.
Outside of that, just a person that want to be authentic, want to be real, just a person that likes to give other people opportunities. I feel like that's why I also do music. Just an artist, authentic.
Yes. And yeah, I got to check out his music because it's amazing.
Thank you.
Especially fans only.
Thank you. Newest single out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for fans. So you feel me?
I'm sorry. Okay. My bad. But how did you get into music?
Long story. We gotta go way back to like 5th grade, maybe 4th grade.
Okay.
My brothers wanted to rap. I never really wanted to rap, and I was I wouldn't say a nerd, but I like technology stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
And they didn't know how to record themselves, so I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. And we had a PlayStation microphone, and I connected it to the computer, and somehow I figured out how to record. I recorded my brother's music, and then they kind of like died down from the music. I started producing music, and my homeboy Justice, we was making music in his basement at the time. He was like, yo, you might as well rap or sing. And then I did it, and I did a song on SoundCloud, got like 2,000 views. I'm like, yo, I might be good. But when I released that song, I realized it wasn't me, so I deleted it. I'm like, yeah, this is not me. And then I learned to use my voice, learned to, be me.
Yes.
And you got your boy Don.
And I like him. Because you got different little songs that I be listening to, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing right here? Y'all just got to check them out. For real. But you're with the label True Riches. How long has that been?
True Riches has been professionally about 2 years. Been saying it since about 2016. Yeah.
So you deep in it.
Yeah.
And it's still the beginning too. So
we in the early stages. We still building, developing. We still learning who we are as a label, as a team, as individuals.
Yes.
So, yeah.
No bumping heads though. Every now and again.
That's
human.
It's like 10 people in the group. So sometimes It's a lot of testosterone also. It's
Oh
all
yeah.
it's all dudes in the group right now. So it's like,
Yeah.
we gonna bump heads every now and again.
Yeah.
But it's one family. I feel like families fight sometimes.
Of
Families
course.
disagree.
Of course.
So we work it out at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
and that's what matters to me. Like, as long as, like I was saying in the beginning, you bring that light back.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
don't dim that light
No,
now.
you don't.
Cause
Don't
like you
never dim your
said,
light.
family is all you got.
That's all you got.
And you produce.
I produce.
You said you was writing,
Right.
singing.
Sing.
What'd you say? Engineering too? What'd
Engineer.
you?
I started off as an engineer. That's home.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you write for others?
Occasionally, I kind of stopped,
Mm-hmm.
just because I realized I wanted to be more of an artist. And
Yes.
originally when I first started, I wanted to, just help everybody find their sound. And
Yes.
then I felt like I became so good at my sound, and people actually, when they started hearing my sound,
Yes.
is that I was like, let me stop giving these gems real quick and work on, my sound. But somebody asks for the right price, I still write.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that this is your gift, or over time you've developed a talent?
I believe it's.
It could be a mixture
I
too.
think it's a talent. Only because I think my gift is just actually talking, like just
Oh.
talking to a person. I
Yes.
feel like it's easy to connect with people for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think music is probably like a extended from that. Like I can
Yes.
talk to you, you can understand where I'm coming from with my music.
Yes.
But just talking one on one, understanding a person, I think that's one of my gifts for sure.
Mm. But the music is how you relate a message.
Yes.
Got you. I
Yes.
got you. So when you were developing your own style and your technique, what be on your mind when you're developing these different?
First,
Yes.
how I would feel or how I felt in that situation.
Mm.
Second, how can the person that's going to listen relate to it
Mm.
also? Even if you haven't been to it, been through that situation.
Yes.
Like, I'm not a gangster, but I listen to gangster music because
Okay.
they know how to connect. They know how to connect with the artist. They know how to make it sound
Yeah.
good. So for the music I make, how can I make you connect with it also?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you never been in a toxic relationship or
Mm.
you never made a fan, how can whatever you do, you can relate to it, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And for me, I think that it just takes practice, just doing everything that you do as well.
yeah.
And I don't know, like even with me, being a teacher, the practice of learning and, like you said, understanding people.
Yeah.
Because you can't go out there like, how I'm gonna teach this kid? I ain't even learned them. Like I'm trying to teach them something that they like. I ain't interested in that. And they 3 years old, so they like, what is you doing? Like, nah, I don't want to learn about that.
Yeah, I feel-
So you gotta relate to them, like you said, and it's
Yeah.
the same thing with music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So how much practice do you do? Because I once heard that someone said you take who you like, and then you do it times whatever that they do, like times 2, however they do it. So how much do you get it in?
I'm blessed to work in the studio full time. It's my job. It's all that I do.
Yes.
So even when I'm not working on myself, working with a different artist and they working on their craft, it's still like I'm still working on my craft somehow. Like I'm learning something from them.
Yes.
So practice is literally every day. The only day I try and take off is Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it's like it's still work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got work to do, okay? Is there someone or something that inspires you?
My dad, for sure. He's the reason why I probably do everything that I do.
Yeah.
He basically told me, like, you gotta push yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if it was for him, I probably even went and did music. I
Wow.
probably would still be working at the hospital, which I hated. But he encouraged me to just be you. Just if this ain't you, don't do it. And
Right.
that's when that was 2019, and that's when I really learned like just be myself and yeah.
You definitely go far when you be yourself. I don't like when people be. I mean, it's okay to fake it till you make it, and to a certain extent. But when you make it and you still faking
To
it,
think about faking it, I feel like it's hard to fake it. Like to be
it
someone
is.
else. You know, if I walk into a room, if I'm doing an interview with anybody, if it's a job interview, how I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's like we gonna talk. Like
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
like this is who I am. I don't want to change for anybody.
No,
I feel
for
like that's
real.
the stress. I feel like that's what make people, think about thoughts they don't want to think about because they gotta be something that they don't want to be. And I feel like that's a lot of stress in itself.
It
So
is.
yeah.
It is. But they do it every day. They
Yeah.
practice that
Yeah,
every
that's
day.
that. Hey, kudos to you because I couldn't do it. It's
Yo, for real. But what would you say that you feel like well, you said that talking, but as far as everything that you do, which is like your favorite or the best thing that you do? If you had to pick one.
it used to be producing.
Mhm.
Used to be.
Mhm.
But being an artist has brought a different love for music for me. To engage with people doing shows, writing music, people, just getting compliments on how you sound or somebody relating to that is a whole different feeling.
Nice.
Being a producer, you still could, help somebody capture their sound, be dumb, be authentic, whatever. But being an artist it's a whole different feeling.
Yeah, because you got that mic.
Yeah.
And like I said, you're relaying that
And
message.
you got
like,
you got a platform when you're an artist. As a producer, you can help somebody gain that platform, which I think is very strong. But to have your own platform and do what you do and say what you want to say, I think that's power in itself right there.
I seen him perform. He was doing your little. I was like, yo, on the stage, y'all had to see him. He was doing this little pose, like I'm like, yo. When he was ready, he was waiting. I was like, who is
Yeah.
this guy? But I know who he is. But it's like, yo, deep, 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 deep. So I think that's so inspirational. Just watching you, like, I feel like my son should have been there because then he would have been like,
Come-
inspired. You're
come to the next
inspired.
one.
No, for real. I cannot wait to the next one. That was a lit concert. I enjoyed myself.
Thank you for coming.
I'm
Thank you for
excited.
coming.
I'm excited, yo. I'm like seeing everybody up there.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a dope.
How
was-
did you feel though? Like, did you feel what I saw? Like,
In the moment, I thought this is really dope. This is really great. But afterwards, I thought my brain is always thinking big. Like, how can I outdo that next time? And I don't know if that might be a blessing or a curse, but like I was like, I did good, but I could do better. So that's what I thought immediately after. You know what I'm saying?
but during.
During,
You was
I
enjoying.
feel like I was on top of the world.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all that matters. And there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with beating your old self
Yeah.
to becoming a
I
better.
feel like that's how you become great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And then I don't know, for some reason I feel like we be our biggest critic too, like
I-
nitpicking
as
in a sense.
As an engineer, you notice like people always critique themselves, and I have to listen to you. I'm like, no, that was a great take. People like,
Yeah.
no, I could do it again. I could do it again. I'm sitting there like, I don't think you do much better than that.
Oh my goodness. So like with producing, there's so many amazing producers in the world, like Dr. Dre and Timberland and Kanye, for real. We even got our Rick Hyde here in Buffalo. And I just believe that they all are doing something major, and you right there with them. So
Yeah.
and they make music too.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Like,
you right there with them.
For real is one of the reasons why I I transitioned. Like you see him making like these top number one songs and making these beats for great artists and different
Yes.
type of beats. So
Yes.
it's like, why can't I do that like him times 10?
Yes.
So he's one of the biggest inspirations next to Bruno
Yes.
Mars, of course.
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
Bruno
greatest, you know what I'm
Mars
saying?
is deep. Yeah.
Bruno Mars is
He
is
been
the GOAT.
remaking these old school with these.
He
been doing his thing.
Bruno don't miss. I don't care what anybody debate me if you want, but he the new era of Michael Jackson. So don't beat me up. I'm just saying.
I never thought about it like that.
New era Michael Jackson.
I never thought about it like that. I like that. I like that, outlook on it.
That's just my opinion. Some people might want to beat me up for it.
Ooh, who they say it is?
I had somebody tell me it was Drake, but I could see where you're coming from. But Bruno Mars hit different.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it's
it
Drake.
hit different.
It's
you know
not
what I'm saying?
Drake. It's not Drake. I wouldn't even put Drake there. But Bruno Mars
I
definitely.
heard it.
I
Y'all
can
heard
see.
it. Y'all heard it.
Sorry guys. Look at sorry. But timing is everything, and I feel like when it comes to life, timing is everything. So Is it as important in music, the timing?
Yes. One of the reasons why I was supposed to drop a project in June or July,
Mhm.
Maria, but
Mhm.
the timing wasn't right.
Mm.
Timing matters.
Yes.
It's just so many things that come with timing. Learning who you are, learning who your audience is. As an artist, I can speak for.
Yes.
Just learning the business in general. So releasing a project, especially Maria, which I worked a long time on,
Yes.
releasing it and not knowing everything I should have known, the timing wasn't right. And so now I'm learning like building and engaging with the audience that I feel like is gonna like the project a lot. And so
Yes.
it is all about timing. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So even with me, like I feel like anytime I do something in my life, like before when I would rush something, I would it would fall it wouldn't be right. It
Yeah.
just would fall
Yeah.
through and it's like,
Yeah.
dang. But now I feel like when I'm just getting closer to God, I'm asking him like, God, is this it? Is this the right time? If you don't say nothing, I don't move.
Yo, I love
Even me
it.
coming here right now, like, guys, is this gonna be? Is you here
It-
with me?
it-
Like, cause I ain't doing it if you ain't here with me.
One of the
Then.
prayers I always ask for is patience, because I'm not a patient person.
Yes, yes.
It's hard when you want something, but time and time again, just
Gotta wait.
you just gotta be patient sometimes. But it's hard when you want to, like, when you want something.
Yes.
Like if I do it now, it's just nah. It's not right.
Is there something or an album that you may have put out that you feel like was a hit of your time? Or or is
Ahead of my time?
yeah, like it's songs out there that like I should have waited to put that out because they wasn't ready for this, but it's a
Drinking and smoking. Just because when I released it, I was new. Like that was one of the first songs I dropped as a serious artist.
yes,
I feel like if I would have waited, I could have promoted it and did different things with it, and let it grow more.
yes.
But yeah, that's probably it. But I love that song.
I think I've heard that song before too.
Yeah, my boy 331 Slime is on there.
Yeah, I
Drinking
gotta
and
get him on
smoking,
here
drinking
too.
and smoking.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm definitely gonna listen to it so I can.
It's on the from the
I
Roots.
think I
It's
heard
from
it,
It's
though.
on the Roots from Roots to Rose EP.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah,
I've heard it.
yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm gonna listen to it again because I'm like,
Yeah, listen to it again.
because
It's
I
a
don't
great
know
song.
it off the top right now. That's why I'm like, wait a second, what? How it go? But I'm gonna know. Don't say it. Look, don't say it. But how many EPs or albums have you dropped already?
I dropped one EP from Roots to a Rose. Um, it's been doing very well. I've been re-promoting it again just
Yes.
to get the engagement back, to learn who really want to listen to my music, who really is my audience, and it's been good so far. So
That's
yeah.
great. I'm proud of you for real.
Thank you.
So, because like I just really see this amazing future for you. Like
Thank
I
you.
don't know, like I told you, I see you as a celebrity. I know
I
you
tell
be
you
saying
the
that.
same-
Look at don't
I
say it
tell you all
back.
the time. like it only we here and we gonna be here. Like,
and that's it.
I just know this.
And that's it. Like, and you got to be around people who want to aspire and they inspire each other to be there.
Yeah.
So like watching you, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this guy
I
right
thank-
here.
Thank
this
you.
guy
Thank
right
you.
here. Yeah. But what do you plan on doing when you get there?
I didn't realize, because in a short amount of time, like a lot of things for me changed, and I didn't realize, like I wanted to be an artist. So my answer, because you asked me this before, it's changed because I wanted to help a bunch of artists. I wanted to produce a bunch of things for people coming up. But that kind of change is more so being just making music that everybody could relate to. It's just certain songs that everybody just love. Like Essence is one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
And every you just can't not like that song.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
I wanna be in that category. I wanna make just hits. I don't even care about like the awards and anything anymore. Like I thought like getting a Grammy, all that wouldn't matter, but it's some of the great, like Nas just got one of his first Grammys. He's one of the
Yeah.
greats. So I just want to make music that matter, make things that matter, and say things that matter now. So
I like
yeah.
that. I like that. And to me, I think that's what matters because a lot of people are making these big hits, but what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even like
I think that's the thing about True Riches. I don't think it's nobody from True Riches that don't make quality music or music that's like that means something at least to themselves.
Exactly.
I feel like one of the I don't really listen to a lot of mainstream music anymore because it's like I don't feel it anymore. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Right.
So I feel like that's what True Riches got, that we could bring that mainstream sound and make it still mean something. So yeah.
Yes, I love this so much. Okay. What words of encouragement would you share with someone who is trying to achieve that higher status in life?
I always say it's all about confidence. I don't care what you do, how you do it. It's all about confidence. Uh, is confidence is a major factor. It took me some time to grow my confidence. I ain't always been the most confident person,
Right.
but you know, it's day by day. It's like practice. You know, um, so every day I do something to just build my confidence. Not caring what people say, releasing music, doing things on social media. I don't care what anybody say. I want to walk into the room with, head up, chest out, and just be that
Yeah.
be that guy that I know I am. You know.
And that, like, do you turn off? Like, how do you turn it off? Because, like, with me, I don't know. I be nervous, but I got the confidence, but I still gotta have that nerve right there. Like, and then I'm like, okay.
I feel it's. I think we all people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we all the same. Like we literally are the same. So it's like, why? It's because it's a certain person in this room or anybody in this room. Why should I feel any nervous or anxious? Like we all the same at the end of the day. We all could have a conversation. We all could talk about something or, get the same connections out of anything. So it's like it's no reason for me to be nervous if
even though a million people are watching.
It's like
It's like,
it doesn't matter to me because it's like in the same breath, what would you do on this platform? Like, would you have the confidence to be you? You do this every time. You don't know who you're gonna talk to in the next interview.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen. So it's like, how would that person react? So it's confidence in yourself and what you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about people like to judge, but like in the same breath, like what would you do? You know what I'm saying?
I got that. I like that.
So it doesn't matter because I don't know what you would do, but I know what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all we can go off of. So I cannot not ask this question.
Okay.
I know you answered it before. It might have changed. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But what does head in the clouds mean to you?
I don't remember what I said last time,
me
but
either.
I do know this. I think it's just being free, being you. I might have said that last time. I don't know, but I do think it's just being free, being you. You got your heads in the clouds. It's like you in the days. You just carefree. You just you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Okay, this next question is called memory lane because you have to jog your memory to answer this question. And everyone has like a pivotal moment in their life. What would you say was yours?
A pivotal moment.
Yeah, that moment that changed everything.
It's I could honestly say it's the day my father passed away. Just because I was sad and he battled with his sickness for a long time, but that day he passed away made me realize like he lived his life, and I feel like we all should be able to live the life that we want. And that's the biggest thing that I got out of it. So for him to encourage me to, get the studio, do music, I wanted to do it 10 times more. Like it was no reason to stop at that point. Like everything you wanted me to do, and I'm proud that he got to see me, buy my first studio and release my first songs. But all of that, I feel like what he wanted me to do is what I'm going to do.
You're doing.
Yeah. So I think that's one of the biggest pivotal moments in my life right now.
Yeah. You know what? I thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
That got deep.
Yeah.
I appreciate that for real. And I just thank you. I
Thank
thank
you
you for being here.
I thank you.
Like, I know God is blessing you on this journey. And
Yeah.
just keep going forward.
You too.
And I'll be there.
I know it.
I will be there.
I know it.
But here's your time to tell everyone where you're located, where they can find you.
So YaBoyDon, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. I use Instagram the most. All streaming platforms. YaBoyDon. I got a new single out called Fans Only. Yeah, Fans Only. I be saying OnlyFans sometimes, but it's called Fans Only. By YaBoyDon. We got a lot of great things dropping. We got merch coming soon. We got more shows coming up. I got an album dropping, Maria coming real soon. So your boy Don on everything.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. This was deep.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm really proud of you.
Proud of you.
And just keep believing that
Always,
the impossible
always.
is so possible.
I know it. I know
It's
it.
like so tangible.
Yeah.
You're like, taste it.
If people that didn't even realize they could do it did it, I don't see why I can't
Yeah,
if I know I could do it, you know?
What? So I thank you guys for watching here. Head in the Clouds with me,
Heads in the
KettaMay. And I just want you to remember that if your head is right above those clouds, they can't get close to you. You're welcome.